Hello model railroaders, John back with the 16 by 8 river layout. You probably just saw last few days the video I did where I did construction on this side, and I really kicked some butt getting things redone. Had some lot of free time, and this is what it turned out to look like. At the end of this video, there's going to be a lot of pictures of the steps that I took in between. The only thing that someone may complain that I could think of on here is it does look a little arranged, the trees. But I mean, I use small and tall, short and fat and thin trees. I didn't want to flood it heavy with trees. I was originally gonna, and I just started looking at it, and I only had this front part done. You'll see pictures of just that part, and I thought it looked kind of neat, but then I left this whole hill open, and when I did that, it kind of looked a little, I guess I would say, it was just bare. But so I started putting trees in here, and I thought, you know, it really kind of looks nice. The only thing, I think some of the big trees are a little too big, but that's just my thinking. They'd be equivalent to probably 40, 45 foot. Some of these are, because they're 6 inches, some are 6 inches tall. Most of them are 1 1/4 to about 4 inches tall, maybe 5. Actually, these little ones are probably 1 1/2 to 3. But they came out nice, the trees, and these are some of my better trees since I redid a lot of my trees. And when I was doing the trees, you remember seeing all the boards that I used, that I had all the trees sitting in. As I use the trees, I do cut them down. I make them all one size, and then I cut them down for different sizes. I can take a big tree and make it down to 1 inch if I need to. So, and oh, just a note, that locomotive going by, that little switcher, I just switched it. I put LED lights in it, and so now the lights really work, so it's kind of nice. So, but anyways, getting back to this, I did all my little trees, and I did some earth landscape on it. It's the only thing I could see ever changing on this thing, on this side, is just some landscaping. Now this whole bottom area, this rock, you know, I guess the canyon wall or whatever you want to call it, the river wall, that is going to be covered with grass too, not heavy like the back hill. I poured a lower, all the way around the bottom, I poured about 1 inch out of grout and colored it a little bit. And then I took and I let it dry, and now what I'm gonna do is, over time, I'm gonna start to lightly pour grass coming down from the top on it, and leaving the top a little more exposed, but the bottom will be quite heavy with the grass. So that's kind of something I'm gonna be doing too coming up. I'm gonna work on the next hill, the hill that's behind me. I've got it kind of doing some construction work on it right now, so I'm not gonna show it right now, because I actually got paint and everything sitting over there. Kind of as I'm working on it. I was working on it today and thought I should make this video. So, but I'm pretty pleased with what I got here. It's mainly just, the hill is a full covering of grass. It's 2 shades, burnt grass and light grass. And it, you know, then once I glued it, it's heavily glued. I then sprinkled a little bit of yellow on it just to give it some highlights. And you can kind of, if you look at it, you can see. But in the pictures at the end of this video, without the trees, you can really see the highlights. So, and I just did that all the way down. Now, in the pictures, I've got some pictures of just showing where the tunnel ends, and I didn't finish the other hill. That is, I did only do the hill separate, the back hill. That is just a standalone piece. I could very easily snap that out of there. It's kind of sculpt molded into the wall, but use parchment paper between that and the wall, so and it's only pinned down with T-pins in case I want to change it, because I've had some thoughts of doing a couple other things on that side. I just haven't made up my mind. So I'll kind of show you what it looks like. It's quite nice. It's much nicer than what I used to have when I had the mountain in there. Let's see if we can zoom in. It's nicely arranged. Again, the arrangement. And it's pretty nice. I'm pretty pleased with it. So you can kind of see inside the cove there. I just have to mess around with the top of the wall for the tunnel, and I just haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. That's kind of why this is like this. So I'm going to zoom back out. But I think that looks really nice, and I still have to landscape in the front of this whole area here. And the reason I haven't really gone any further is I got a couple ideas I'm thinking about doing. I'm kind of considering cutting this whole area out and then dropping it down like it'd be almost like it'd be this stuff going downhill. So just a thought. That's something I might consider doing, or I might consider putting some sort of a little tiny pond at the end of the forested trees, along with a lot of ground cover, because it's going to have ground cover kind of similar to what's back there. So if you look at that, you can see where the soil comes through the grass pretty well. So, but I'm going to kind of walk around here. I'm going to try not to bump the camera too much, so you get some ideas of what this is. But like I say, look at the pictures. That's going to be the ultimate thing to give you an idea what we've got here. So this came out really, I'm very pleased with it. And it's kind of the quality that I like. So I think it's going to be something that I will keep. You know, the last time when I had this thing, or when I had it a week ago, all I could see is that big old hill, the cemented side of it, and it was too overpowering for this layout. I just didn't like it. And I knew when I built it, when it was pink, I thought, well, it might be a bit much, but until I really got trees on it, and I did not like how the trees were arranged on it, and plus the train was so close to it on the other side. Now I've got about 2 inches of room between the landscaping and the train. So that's a good thing too. So, but anyways, that's kind of where I'm at with that, and I just wanted you guys to see this, and just like I say, look at the pictures, and again, watch my shorts. The shorts a lot of times show things ahead of time. You can see that, like this video, probably there'll be shorts on here that I posted 2-3 days ago of this exact scene. So anyways, hope you like it, and let me know what you think. But look at the pictures. They show a lot of detail. Thanks for watching.